Hello and welcome back to your favourite podcast, Box Box Besties, with me, Chloe, and
Me, Alice.
well, I think we first said, before Alice got here, we was on the phone, and we mentioned every single time we film a podcast, something new comes out straight away.
Literally.
So in the last episode, we were talking about Lance Stroll and his girlfriend. That same evening, Lance then posted his girlfriend.
What?
I was like, great, now we're whole podcast is invalidated.
Yeah, because we
you
always
posted.
film at the start of the week, and then obviously the podcast comes out on the Wednesday, things like that. But we've already filmed it and it's edited, ready to go. And everything we say, then just something comes out changing what we've said, and we're like, oh my god,
Like, great.
Or more big news comes out that for that week, which we could have spoken about, but it comes out at a weird time.
Like, it's literally a day off the podcast going.
I was just like, oh. Because then people was like, oh, have you spoken about this? And I was like, no, that's in next week's episode.
We're just trying to play catch up.
We are.
But, I mean, you can take the floor.
Take the floor. So, the biggest news, obviously, we're still no race, another Sunday without it all. But the biggest news to come from last week was all to do with GP.
Leaving Red Bull.
Leaving Red Bull, leaving Max. Leaving with Max?
I think Max is leaving. Like, I think regardless, whether GP was leaving or not, I think he was on his way out. And now that GP has been, well, he is going.
Well, it says by 2028 or like no later than 2028.
But I read somewhere that he's leaving at the end of this season, and then because of his contract, he obviously can't join another team because of whatever that like clause is that you can't join another team for like another year because of secrets and all of that. So I think that's why he is then, it's saying leaving 2028.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it says
because he's got that time between.
He can join like no later.
I literally just had the phrase on my literal tip of my tongue. What was it? To do like grass is green or greener.
The grass is greener.
No,
elsewhere.
Well, yeah, but no. What is it? Oh my god.
Greener grass.
Leaving gardening leave. That's it.
Gardening leave.
Yes.
I've never heard.
So it's the period between leaving one. It's like, for example, like my boyfriend, if he was to leave his job because he's an insurance broker, he has like 6 months of gardening leave. So he can't go straight into another brokerage because of all the information, and he can take his clients with him. So it's like a private clause, basically. So obviously, if he was to leave Red Bull with all this information of what they were doing,
yeah, because he'd know.
Then he'd know, and then it gives them an advantage. So that's why then they give like a gardening leave.
I see. Because
before he joins another team,
they always obviously start planning next season's car. They'll have already started that by now. So he'll already have quite a lot of information.
Exactly.
To do with next year.
Especially being Max Verstappen's engineer as well.
Literally.
So that's, he'll have that gardening leave to then, when he does go to his next team, if he goes to another team.
This is going to be so weird. Like, where is Max going to go for starters? McLaren. You know? Is he going to stay in F1? Could we see him at I keep seeing this post and it was like 2027 driver lineup and it was Oscar in a Red Bull suit and Max in a McLaren suit.
See, I reckon I'll get rid of Lando.
Really?
Yeah. I think Lando will think it's time to move on.
See, I can't see him ever leaving McLaren.
I couldn't see Lewis leaving Mercedes either. Look what happened there.
No, I could see that. He wants to be like...
I genuinely do think they'll keep Oscar and they'll get rid of Lando.
I'd hate that.
Or Lando will choose to leave.
Yeah, I think...
Especially if they don't perform next season.
But I physically, it's like Charles Leclerc. I can't see him in anything else but Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like, Ferrari is Charles Leclerc.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, McLaren is Lando Norris. Like, it'd be very, very weird.
Would you follow or would you stick with McLaren?
Thing is,
or would you do me? I stay with Carlos and still support McLaren.
I supported McLaren before Lando.
Yeah.
Was a driver there. So, well, he would have obviously been like a reserve driver, or even before he was a reserve driver and stuff like that. So I think I would stick with McLaren, but then I'd still root for Lando wherever he went. Like, he is my favourite driver on the grid.
And he's still a British driver, isn't
exactly.
he?
Lando's my favourite driver on the grid, but McLaren's my favourite team.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like with F1, like, you have a lot of people, like, I know a few people that supported Lewis, and that's why they supported Mercedes. And now, obviously, Lewis has left to go to Ferrari. They now support Ferrari. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that is a common thing in Formula 1.
That's like what my dad does. My dad's a Lewis fan.
Yeah, and I feel like you can't do that in football.
No.
because you can have your
You're a
favorite player.
hardcore football team like supporter.
Yeah, like you can have your favorite player, but then if that player left your team, you wouldn't just.
But this
swap
is what
teams.
Mehdi was saying when we met him at Silverstone, the
Mm.
Cadillac marketing officer. He literally said this is why he loves F1
because
everyone's just dedicated
loves
to everyone. And I was like, so true.
This is
So
like, everyone supports everyone, like no matter what. And I think it's nice to see like you can have like a variety of merch. You can have like whatever.
God
Looking
damn.
at you when I say that.
I was gonna wear my Ferrari t-shirt today.
You're still scared you're gonna get judged.
Yep.
You can wear your Ferrari t-shirt. It's okay. Tell Chloe this is a safe space and she can wear her Ferrari t-shirt.
Mic drop.
But I think, Formula One is, I actually think it's one of the, I don't know what the correct word is here, but like the nicest like fan groups.
It's inclusive, isn't it?
That's what I mean. Like it is. Like,
it involves everyone.
Football
it includes everyone.
A lot. Like a lot of aggression in football.
Oh my god!
A lot of passion. A lot of aggression.
Like, and there is some races where you do get that aggression, like Mexico, for example, when all the fans boo.
Yeah.
But that's like one race out of God knows how many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
whereas football,
it's every match.
Like yeah, and the amount of security that is around football. When I went to my first Forest game, my only Forest game, not had time to go back since, but the amount of police that were there, and that was for Tottenham.
Insane.
I couldn't even imagine what it would be for like Leeds or Sheffield or something. It'd be crazy.
It's actually like football, like support, like the fans are so passionate. And I'm not saying Formula One fans aren't passionate, because we are passionate, but it's a different type of passion.
It's rowdy, but then I think it's that like, what's that word that I'm looking for? That fortune factor. Formula One is like a rich sport.
Yeah.
It's harder to get into. It's more expensive to go to.
Yeah.
You've got that higher class people going, whereas football is open and accustomed to everyone.
Yeah.
So you're going to attract those kind of people who do like that rowdiness and that aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not saying like higher ups or like that higher class aren't rowdy, because they definitely can be.
They can be.
They definitely can be. But again, they hold themselves at that higher standard.
Yeah. And I think
if that makes any sense at all.
We're just rambling. But I think the difference is as well, like, it's like tennis. You look at tennis, if you were to go to a tennis match.
If you were to go to a tennis match in a Nike tracksuit, you're getting judged.
You are getting judged so hard. Like tennis, you dress for the occasion, you wear very, very nice clothes, and you can hear a pin drop on the court when they're playing. It is silent. I am desperate to go to Wimbledon. Like,
oh my!
I want to sit on the hill and watch it on the screen. We should go. I want to go sit on the big green hill, watch it on the screen. If I can get to a court, go to a court. Like, I think that would be so cool. And again, I love the fashion behind tennis. Like, I love being like so nosy
Morgs.
and seeing
Queen of tennis,
absolute icon. I love seeing what everyone wears, like the dresses. Oh, so good. And obviously, it's all happening in Monte Carlo at the minute in Monaco.
Yep.
We're seeing a lot of fashion and a lot of Formula One drivers. I saw.
I think we're thinking of the same video right now.
I saw the Leclercs there.
Yeah.
With Alex, and it was like husband and wife and brother, and it's just Arthur sat like next to them.
Well, I saw the video where Ollie, Oscar, I think it was Charles.
Yeah, and Lily.
No, Alex. It was Alex, Ollie, Gabby, Oscar. They were all stood there, and like obviously Gabby, Ollie and Alex are really tall, and then Oscar's like down here. But then they met the tennis player, and they were all like, and then the tennis player was like, and there was just an awe of each other, and I was like, do you like not actually know each other, or is this your first time meeting? Like, what is going on?
Iconic.
Yeah, like everyone fangirling over Hailey Bieber. Actually, let's not move on to Coachella yet, because I've got more to say about the GP situation, which started this whole conversation off in the first place, to be honest.
It did. And I just think I want to know what other people's predictions are. Like, what is actually going to happen? Where is Max going to go? Like, is he going to follow? Is he going to leave Formula One, go to GP?
There's this whole thing that GP was going to then become principal.
Team principal, and
for
Stella
McLaren?
Going to go somewhere.
Yeah, so
I can't see
that
Stella
was
leave him.
GP going to McLaren as their team principal, and then Andrea was going to go to Ferrari, and then Fred was going to leave Ferrari.
I just can't see that happening.
And I was just like, that is a long bloody line of switching up.
like,
But
you have to
that
really...
is silly season, because I saw the post. It was like silly season for team principals.
Oh my god.
But then I wouldn't be
Silly season
surprised
stresses
because
me out.
nothing has still come out about Audi. Who's taking that over?
Nothing's come over about Aston Martin or Audi.
No, nothing. So that's gone very quiet and under the radar.
And I don't like how quiet that is because
it's going to be the controversy of Christian Horner coming in, isn't it?
Back. He's coming back.
But I don't know. But then I couldn't see Fred leaving because Fred's done quite well.
And that's the thing.
At
like,
Ferrari.
I don't think he's actually done anything bad. Like, I think he's been quite good. I can't see Stella leaving McLaren for like, he's bought their success along with Zach. Like, he's built them up to be like this. I can't see him now going like, yeah, see you later. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
I feel like they're then hungry for more.
Yeah.
Like Lando, he's hungry for more world championships. Like, you get your taste of one, but who knows? Obviously, I'm excited to see after this 5-week break, like, what is going to happen. Because
we're what, 3 weeks into it, 2 weeks into it now.
Well, yeah, because there wasn't actually supposed to be a race last weekend.
No.
So this would have been Bahrain, I think, this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so weird having it and then not having it. Like,
does
anybody else like come to a Sunday and think, what is going on? I'm bored.
Like, especially for it to be April and there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
And I'm still so shocked that nothing has been planned or put on.
Like, they've not done anything.
The only thing that I've seen is the quadrant video between Carlos and Lando, which was so good.
So good.
So good.
Speaking of quadrant, I've got my quadrant top on today.
Here you go.
This is one of my OG quadrant tops.
I do like that.
But that was such a good video.
I really like that. But again, there's nothing else coming from anyone else.
And I also love that Quadrant are getting like the drivers involved. Like, they've had Ollie Behrman in for a video.
Yeah.
Like, I love how they're getting people from the grid in.
Yeah, well, it's going to boost their views, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
but
exactly why.
Quadrant's marketing is genius.
Well, yeah, but look at the team they've got.
Like, it's so good.
Like Max, Rhea, like they're all insane. All insane.
And they get good people to come in and work for them. Okay, we should be next.
Not giving you the eyes, but
not giving you the eyes, but we would love to do a collab. They have a podcast.
Yep.
We have a podcast.
We should podcast together.
Yeah, because they do like a host of like a watch along when it's like a race. They'll do a live podcast basically.
Yeah.
We'll come and host. We'll come and host your live watch along.
We do chat a lot of rubbish though, so probably won't even be talking about the race. Let's be real.
Yeah, true actually.
We're just talking about GP and we end up talking about tennis.
Yeah, we do end up rambling onto random topics, but I just love it, and we hope you guys love it too.
Which you do love it.
Yeah, we know you do. We know you do. We see your comments. But I think it'll be interesting to see what the second half of the season, because we're gonna have the season cut up into like 3 parts this year.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what happens after this break.
I'm gonna say nothing.
I don't want to jinx anything, but I think it's gonna get a bit cray-cray.
Do you think people leaving? Well, no one's signed their contracts.
I think there's going to be
season.
some big changes, big changes, and I think
it's needed. I don't think you can change the cars this much and not have the changes within the teams and the drivers.
No,
you know, you've got drivers who, like we always say, we always go back to the regs every single time.
We love the regs. We love talking about the regs.
I love bitching about the regs.
Yeah, I love chatting.
But again, you can't change these cars with drivers who are used to driving the old cars, and obviously they're clearly struggling with it, and the FIA is obviously improving them, hopefully
slowly.
You know, they've had conversations and they have agreed that they are going to look into changing them. And again, I don't think you can keep those same drivers and those same team principals with these new cars.
No,
you need fresh ideas, fresh faces coming in, fresh energy to give you guys the energy.
Did you see Arvid posted his first YouTube video?
No.
Yeah.
Girl, honestly, when I tell you I've been MIA, I've been MIA.
He posted his first YouTube video and it was giving Lando logs. Like, I loved it. And
but it's glad, and I'm happy he's like comfortable and confident doing that though.
Yeah.
Now.
And there was loads of people that are like, we love this, like we want more, like things like that. It was basically like a whole behind the scenes of, I think it might have been the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Or a mix of two. But there was loads of good things about it and stuff like that. And I just think like I'm so happy that he's getting such a good reception into. And this is what I mean, like Formula One fans, like they do actually that they're not nasty.
No.
There are some comments here, there, and everywhere that people make, but that's more into like again like what we spoke about last week about their private lives and things like that. That's more where the nasty comments come from. But actually, like we are quite a welcoming fan group, I feel.
Yeah, and I mean you see it on TikTok all the time, especially for us young creators, young girls,
young
and
ones.
small creators. You just have to boost each other up
100%.
because you literally each other's cheerleaders,
literally,
especially when other people in your life don't get it.
Yeah, nobody understands.
Nobody understands it. Nobody gets it.
Nobody understands.
But even for me personally, like at work, obviously I work with children and adults, and when I see kids in F1 merch or they come into my sessions, I had a little boy. Honestly, he was the sweetest kid. He was called Jude, and he was on my tin can targets. And we were just playing, you know, he has the best time. And then every time he sees me, then he goes, Chloe, Chloe, and he like chases me to talk to me. I was like, hi, Jude. The final day I saw him, he came over, I was like, setting up the high ropes, and he was in his little Oscar Piastri top. And I was like, Jude, do you like Formula One? He went, I love it. I was like, oh.
My new best friend.
I said, who's your favourite driver? And he went, Oscar. This kid was like 4. I was honestly in awe, and I was speaking to his dad, and they're going to Austria this year together. And yeah, I was in utter awe.
I was like, oh, wrong team member. Change
but
your team member.
I did say, why does he support Oscar? Because his cousin's called Oscar.
Oh, okay.
I was like, it does make sense for a 4-year-old.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But this is the same child that told me he had a shower, and it was like the best thing of his life because he doesn't have a shower at home and he only has baths. Because as a kid, you only really have baths.
Yeah.
Don't you? But yeah, he was honestly the sweetest kid. But I think going back to the point is he was 4 and I still had that conversation with him. But then I get adults, 60, 70, who I can also have that conversation with.
It's nice because
you've got the 2 ages.
And I think with Formula One as well, like you can, it's like a safe place to bring like a child into to go watch a race. Do you know what I mean? Like whereas
there's no family sections.
No,
you look at football. Like one of your grandstands is partly family section.
And I just think like you look at it, and I would feel comfortable taking like my, not that I have kids, my my future young children to like a Formula One race. I'd feel comfortable with that. Whereas I wouldn't feel like my little cousin, I took her to her first football game and it was a Lioness game. Whereas I wouldn't actually take her to a men's game as such because it's not the right environment. There's a lot of alcohol, there's a lot of swearing, do you know what I mean? It's just not
and it's a great atmosphere when you're older. But I mean, when I went to the Forest game, there was a kid behind me and he was saying all the chants, and every time it came to a swear word, he'd be like, he wouldn't say it.
At least he knows not to say it.
Oh, that's really sweet. But also, again, that kind of situation you're in, and some teams, for example, the Turkish fans, when they came to Forest, absolutely destroyed the stadium.
They did.
Ripped the chairs out, were chucking firecrackers, etc. onto the pitch. You've got young kids there. What kind of attitude are you representing to them? Even Pandy's like gobsmacked. She fell over.
Please tell me you've seen. I really, so I want to go to like different places to go to like different football stadiums and stuff like that. Like I'd love to go to Madrid to watch Real Madrid. And I really want to go to Dortmund to watch Borussia Dortmund. Please tell me you've seen the yellow wall. Oh my goodness. I really want to go here because this place looks so cool. Yes.
Oh my.
Look at that.
Bloody hell. It's like, you know, in the B movie when Barry's trying to land the plane. That's literally what it looks like.
Yeah. It's so cool. Look at that.
Yeah, that is literally Barry B trying to land the plane in B movie.
But that looks so like fun to go to. Like that looks so good to be around. Whereas
no, I do like that.
It looks incredible, and I'd love to go. I remember once when Sky sent Jamie Carragher, I think it was, to go and be part of it. Oh my goodness, it was the funniest thing ever. He had like a beer in his hand and they kept cutting to him like in this yellow wall. It was so funny.
Bless him.
But like the atmosphere there is like insane. But again, football ticket prices can be quite expensive, you know, looking at season tickets, things like that. Like sport actually is so like football, Formula One, like anything, the finance behind it all is so interesting.
Well, it's because they rely on their fans though.
They rely on sponsors, fans, everything like that. But to make profit, they have to put because it's such an expensive sport, they have to put the ticket prices at what
Which
they
I
are.
was very, because obviously it's no surprise we're going to Monaco in literally a month and 2 days. Not like I'm counting down or anything.
No, not like we're kind of.
But our tickets for the race itself, so we're in the grandstand opposite the pits.
Yeah.
They were only like what, 39 quid?
Yeah.
Or 39 euros?
Yeah.
That is pretty cheap. Granted, the flight over was quite expensive. That was probably our most expensive part. But
Yeah.
the tickets themselves, I was in shock. I was like, wow.
Whereas you look at like Formula One tickets, you're looking at like anywhere between 600 to
I
to
think
a
I saw
grand.
Lando stand and they were like 350. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And that's cheap.
That is cheap.
That is cheap.
The thing is though, the only thing with like Formula One I get is like you just pick the tickets, you don't actually know where you're sat. Like, so when we go to the Lando stand, I actually don't know where I'm sat.
No.
I could be anywhere.
Whereas we literally chose our seats.
Whereas we could like specifically choose our seats for the Formula E, which was pretty cool. But I don't think I'd want to be like right at the front. I think I'd want to be tiered a little bit because I feel like you get a better view of everything. But yeah, the money that goes into sport, the sponsorships, everything, like it's actually so interesting, but it's also so insane. Like,
oh my god. Well, I mean, let's move on to the cost cap in Formula One.
So,
which I didn't know was a thing. Like I said, I've been very MIA.
So everybody knows that back in 2021, the cost cap was introduced to make it fair for all teams in Formula One, because before that it was like Red Bull had like the most money.
Yeah.
McLaren also had like the most money to spend on their car, but teams like Haas, Alpine, Sauber, like whatever they were called. Yeah, whatever they were called back in the day. Do you know what I mean? They've changed the name about 20 times.
And the team principal.
Yeah. They couldn't really, they had such small teams, you know.
Yeah.
There wasn't, you look at like a Haas garage to like a Red Bull garage, it was so different. And they couldn't spend as much money on the car as they hoped. So the cost cap was introduced to make it fair for all teams, and they could only spend a certain amount within the year, which was £135 million, which
is an absolute absurd amount of money.
Sounds so, yeah, but I bet in terms of that sport, I bet that doesn't actually get them that much.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I bet.
Yeah.
But this cost cap, I think, also includes. This cost cap also includes wages. So for staff member, things like this. So when you actually break it down, it's actually not a lot of money. So that's why quite a lot of people got made redundant and laid off from teams, because
they couldn't afford to keep them because they needed the money for the cars.
Teams couldn't afford to keep all the members of staff, which is really sad, but it was made fair for everyone. But now the cost cap is going to go up by £80 million, which is an insane amount of money again. So now the cost cap for the year will be 215 million.
I actually just can't wrap my head around that number. I'm trying to think of the zeros in my head.
If I had that amount of money, like, I actually don't know what I'd do if I had that amount of money. Like, if somebody said to you, like, here's 215 million, I'd be like, time to go on Shein. Let's do a clothes order.
I'd literally have like 6 wardrobes. I don't even know what I'd do. I'd buy a house first.
I'd move to Monaco.
Would you?
Yeah. You only need £1 million. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know if I would move to Monaco.
There you go, Mr. Bank. Or I'd have a house there.
I'd start property in the UK so I get money, keep rolling in.
You want to keep something.
Or I'd run out of money or something stupid.
I'd buy like somewhere in Monaco and rent it, rent it out to somebody.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd have houses everywhere, and I'd base them near
I'd
tracks.
have a yacht.
I'd Airbnb the shit out of them. I'd buy a big house by Coachella and Airbnb that. Oh my god! Actually, I just want to mention this point before I forget. So I was watching James Charles's TikTok that he made, because his makeup is insane. Whatever you think about James Charles, his makeup is just insane.
Yeah.
So I was watching him get ready for Coachella, and he said he had an absolute nightmare because a few days leading up to Coachella, obviously influencers, brands, they book these houses out months in advance. Loads of Airbnbs were cancelling their bookings last minute and then putting them re-up, but adding like $500 onto them to try and get more money. I was like, that is bang out of order.
That's really bad.
And James Charles was like, well, can't wait for you to read this lawsuit I'm putting in place for you.
Yeah, good. Go Queen.
Honestly, it was insane when I saw it.
Oh my god.
And I was listening. I was like, that's so cheeky.
Yeah, you can't do that. Like, you've got to
Just
come
so
on,
unfair.
guys.
But anyways, yeah. But
Back to the cost cap.
back to the cost cap.
So now, obviously, it's going up to 215 million. But I wonder if this is to do with the new regulations, because
Engines are more expensive.
everything, yeah, and because maybe the cars are failing, they need to spend more money to fix the cars by getting all these different parts in and stuff like that. So maybe the FIA's had to go, tell you what, we'll up the cost cap so that it's fair for everyone. But that is just an insane amount of money in my eyes. Like 215 million.
Yeah.
What? Charles and Alex are buying them. Well, they designed it, didn't they, last year or something like that, and they went to go visit it.
Imagine just like what you're doing this weekend. I just go and see the yacht I've designed.
That's mad. Going
Like,
to see the
are you
yacht and
actually
design.
being for real?
I would love to know how much that is actually costing. Like, I'm so intrigued.
I do like knowing, especially in the wealthier sector of life, how much everyone like pays for certain things.
Yeah, like I'd love to know what your like monthly outtakes, is that the word?
Yeah.
Is like what you lose every month, basically.
But again, they don't have time to lose that money.
No.
Well, I mean, now they do because they're not racing every week. But, you know, when they are racing, they're working every
Yeah.
single week. And granted, yeah, they've got nice, what's the word I'm looking for? Assets.
Yeah.
You know, they've got the investments, they've got the boat,
Yeah.
property, buy
They've probably
nice
got
cars.
Sponsorships into.
But
like,
they would have bought these cars outright, would have bought the yacht outright, houses outright. They don't
Mhm.
have any finances.
No.
But surely their credit score sucks.
Your credit score must be horrendous. I bet you've never owned a credit card.
Yeah.
That must be so nice.
But again, your credit score must suck. But then I guess you don't have to have a credit score because you just buy the houses outright. So
Oh. And they
Swings and
probably just look at you and
roundabouts.
think, yeah, you're famous. Like, have it.
yeah, okay, cool.
I won't do a
Shove
credit
Clara
check.
into my house.
Like, that's insane.
But
And they
I don't
probably
know.
have houses everywhere, because I don't think Charles actually lives in Monaco anymore. I'm sure. I saw something about them moving to Italy.
Probably for the HQ, isn't it?
Yeah,
Makes
I'm sure
sense
they
for it.
moved to Italy. But, I mean, Alex can speak like 10 different languages anyway, because...
Do you see Bruno Mars paid off his debt?
Really?
That's just really random, but yeah. He's finally paid off his debt from his casino.
God.
Crazy, right? Saw that this morning. It's
I do
completely
love Bruno-
irrelevant.
I love
but
Bruno Mars, though. I'm actually really sad I'm not going to his concert. I had a look at getting tickets to see what they were on the resale.
Yeah.
It was like £400 resale.
I'm hating to see what Tate puts her next
All I'm
next
saying-
tour up.
We're going to go on to Coachella anyway, so this is like a nice little transition.
Sliding it.
I can see Tate McRae headlining Coachella next year.
Yeah, I could.
And if I'm not there,
I'm gonna be fuming.
I'm going no matter what.
Yeah.
I will save up
Well, I
now.
looked like to actually. I saw someone posted they priced up. Their
Yeah, it's
Coachella.
actually not that bad.
It's like 1,777 for a Coachella package. That's your flights, your accommodation, your passes,
3-day
your
weekend.
shuttle.
Yeah,
Maybe flights weren't included, but flights were only like 800 quid.
yeah.
So I was like, that's like
You
nearly
just gotta
2.5
find somewhere
grand.
to live.
I could so figure that
But
out.
I feel like you've got to plan it now.
yeah, you've got to
find somewhere to live
Yeah.
now.
See, I want to be invited by a brand.
Yeah, please. Somebody. Yeah, I would love to go. I think it'd be so cool. I think this year
I'll go road.
I love road. Yeah. Speaking of road, I'm actually doing a road order today because the
Unreal.
new patches come out today. So I was looking this morning. I was like, "What is 9 a.m. in the UK? Like PST in the UK?" And it was like 5. So I was like, "Perfect, I can do that." But their whole like setups at Coachella, like people's little setups at Coachella look so good.
Yeah.
I saw Kendall Jenner had like her 818 tequila there. Like, just to go to Coachella would be so.
I tell you
good.
whose outfits I did like is Amy Charlie's.
She had some really nice outfits.
Her
Her
second,
blue one,
yeah, insane.
and the one with the flowers in the hair.
Yeah, the Zara
that was
last
giving
one.
Zara. Yeah,
Oh, that was insane. I saw it. I was like,
yeah. I
That's
must admit,
ridiculous.
she looked stunning that
Yeah,
weekend.
insane.
And her outfits were incredible.
and then her final outfit of the week was like jeans and a t-shirt and jumper. I was like, slay.
I was like,
Get it,
I
girl.
love this. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I feel like you can do that at these festivals. Like, you can wear literally whatever you want.
It's
because-
literally, if you keep seeing it's the influencer Olympics.
I love it though because it's like I love seeing what people's outfits are for that whole like weekend. Because they're like 8 hours behind, I think.
Yeah.
Um.
I was waiting and waiting and waiting to see the Justin Bieber set.
I got up at 7 a.m. to watch it live on Sunday morning.
I did not.
I had it on my iPad. He came on at 7:30. I was like, I'm ready for Coachella.
I was sobbing though when I saw it that he sang Baby, and it
Don't.
was Lily Rowland. She posted,
Oh my god, she
and
was like
she was
sobbing.
literally like, ah,
And I was
she's
like,
such a
same.
Bieber fever.
Yeah, I was like, same girl, same. But his
Bless
whole set,
her.
and then when he shouted out Haley, and Haley was on the screen, I was like, and he shouted out his little boy.
He
and I
looks
was
so
like, yes.
happy though.
He does. Like, do you know
He
what?
looks so, and I feel he had to do that for himself.
He did. And now, can you do a UK tour, please? Because I
would be there.
I like, wow, what?
But he's such a talented guy.
Mhm.
Like, personally, number one, he knew what his fans wanted.
Yeah,
So he did some of his new songs, but then he knew they wanted the old songs.
he knew they wanted.
So it's exactly what he did, and he was just at one with everyone. He didn't put on his big performance.
I love that he put like the YouTube videos
Yeah,
on in the
literally.
background.
But
And
that's
then he was
exactly
he was like,
he's just
Coachella
so
Wi-Fi,
chilled.
I was like, yeah.
But he's so humbled within himself that he
Yeah.
doesn't need big performances. He knows who he is. He does not need this big production,
No.
water fountains. No
I
no
think-
hate Sabrina Carpenter, but he doesn't need that big performance.
I think now that he's done this, I think he might. I don't know if he maybe was worried about like fan reception. I don't know, but now that he's done this, I think we could see more performances from him
Yeah.
because he's come out and done one.
But also he
So
hated
I need an Eras tour, please, please.
but he hated all like the press, the media. He's always been in the limelight. He's
Yeah.
had abuse since he was a child.
I just think the
Don't
press
think
is-
it's new knowledge that we know what he went through as a child,
Yeah.
exposed to all that stuff. So for him to sit there at Coachella in front of a huge audience
Mhm.
on, not even just live and across YouTube, all different
Yeah.
platforms,
Yeah,
to then actually look happy performing.
yeah.
I feel he had to do that to heal himself.
I
To
actually
then
just
now,
loved
I
it. The whole
reckon.
performance was insane.
I do think he will go on tour now, though.
Please, I need an Eras tour, please.
I do,
Please,
honestly.
please, please,
And
please.
I
I'll
will-
do anything.
If I'm not there, I'm gonna be fuming.
Oh my gosh,
I cannot.
that
I was
Ticketmaster war.
honestly,
will
I was a
be-
directioner and a believer as a kid. I was
Yeah, directioner and a believer. Thank you very much.
obsessed, absolutely obsessed.
It was so good because I even think like his classics so good, but his new songs so
Yeah.
good. Like I'm actually obsessed with them all. So, but it was nice to see some of the wags there.
Yep,
We
Kika,
saw Kika, she looked stunning.
insane. And I just love how everyone else was at the tennis in Monaco, and she was
And
like
Kika's
Coachella.
like, I'm at Coachella. I know where I would rather be if I'm being completely honest.
Me too,
Do you know what I
Coachella.
mean? And I just was like, I'm here for everyone posting the Justin Bieber on the story. So I'm like, I want to see it.
Yeah,
Please.
I mean, all my reposts on TikTok,
Justin
JB,
Bieber.
JB, JB,
Yeah,
JB,
FOMO,
JB, constant.
And obviously we saw Hannah there as well, Liam Lawson's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Her outfit, her Sabrina Carpenter outfit, she had the Juno dress.
Oh,
Oh
I didn't
my
see
god,
it.
she
who was she
looked
with though?
Beautiful.
She was with someone. Was it a tennis wag?
Yes,
I think she
One
was.
of her friends is like because she's been to the tennis quite a few
Yeah.
times. I've seen.
Because it was like tennis wag and F1 wag,
Mhm.
something. I saw that.
But she did like the June. It was like this yellow dress, and honestly, she looked beautiful because of like blonde hair,
Yeah.
yellow dress. Oh my god, she looked amazing. Like
What would you wear to
I was
Coachella
in
if you
awe.
went?
Oh my goodness. I think I would go for like. It depends on the artist. So I loved seeing that when it was like Justin Bieber, like everyone was in like shorts and like
Yeah,
it was like they were matching the old like JB
JB
vibe.
vibes.
Like I loved seeing that. Like Lily, she had like the Justin Bieber top,
Yeah.
the bandana. Like, do you know what I mean? Things
it was
like
the
that.
Beauty and the Beat in
Yeah.
inspo, wasn't it?
Like I love that people match the vibes. Like
Yeah.
Sabrina, like Amy Charlize had that beautiful dress.
The blue
Hannah
one.
had the beautiful dress. Like I love that people match them vibes. Sammy from Love Island, when it was Justin Bieber, she had like a black and white bandana around her neck.
Oh my
a
God,
white
have you
tank
seen-
top and some denim shorts?
Have you seen Not My Bag podcast
Yes.
with what's he called? George and Joe.
Joe, yeah.
And so a couple of weeks ago, when they first came out of the villa, and obviously Kieran was rumored to be broken up with Sammy,
Kieran went on the podcast.
he went on the podcast. Then the following week later, Tyreek was on the podcast.
Yeah, he did a live stream podcast.
was
It was like live.
Yeah, but he was on the Not My Bag podcast as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. He live streamed that podcast. Yeah. So because of
Didn't
that
know
whole
that.
thing,
That's-
because that podcast came out about Sammy and Kieran, and then obviously like Sammy and Tyreek had been a thing. So Tyreek was like, "Let me speak my truth, and I'll come on the podcast." So Joe was like, "Okay, come on the podcast," and then they live streamed it. It's so messy, so messy.
I wonder if Sammy will go on the podcast because she's been on it before.
Do you know what though? Like, you do you.
Yeah.
Live your life, queen. Stay true to yourself. I'm here for it.
I was just there. It's actually iconic though, from like not my bag
Yeah.
side of things to get
Yeah.
both of them on at different weeks,
So good.
one after another.
But I think going back to outfits, I think I would go for like Amy Charlie's
Excuse me.
Zara Larson
Yeah.
outfit. I think that would be
I'd
like my
go
vibe.
2016 vibes. And it honestly, 2026 is definitely 2016 because 2016 with, you know, JB coming back,
Oh,
everyone's outfits, him singing his
so
old
good.
songs,
Like,
and then I've just
everyone
got
just looks
FOMO.
so good. I actually can't get over it. Like, everyone genuinely looked so
But
good.
they always do.
And I'm just like,
Did you see James Charles's outfit? He was wearing these pinky kind of trousers, and he had a what's the word? A bandana coming out of his back pocket, and the way he clipped it on was like an old MP3 player.
that's cool.
I was like, that is so
Oh,
sick.
I
and then
just
he had
love
the
it.
chain,
Like,
and then
it's
his
the fact that like
painted
all
lip
the
gloss.
planning that goes into these outfits. Like, because I was watching a video and Amy Charlie said that basically like she had hers custom made
Wow.
and like designed. Like she'd gone through that because that's what she wanted for this year.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, one of her third outfit, actually, the reason she was in the jeans and the top is because her third outfit broke. It like fell apart, so she had to go with something completely different. But like the planning of the outfits must start so early.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, what's her? Oh my god, what's her name? Madison. She's British. She's had a baby. She likes F1. Well, she's having a baby.
With
Madeline White.
Madeline White, yeah.
Oh my god, her blue dress. She
Yeah.
was like bringing baby to Coachella.
Yeah.
I was like, unreal.
I watched her.
She's actually, I
design
love
it.
her so much.
Yeah, she's married to a DJ. And
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, this is iconic.
Because she designs all her own outfits usually as well. She's just
Yeah.
insane. She's just next level. I
She
love
is.
her, and I genuinely cannot wait for her baby to pop out and have the cutest outfits.
She's gonna make so many cute little baby
Yeah.
clothes. I can already see
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Coachella is just one of them things, like, because it's over 2 weekends, so it's over
Yeah,
the weekend just gone, and it's on next weekend.
yeah.
But is it the same artist next weekend? Is it the
I'm
same
not too sure.
lineup?
I
Do
don't
you know
think
what I mean?
so.
Like, I'm very
I don't know.
confused. But Sabrina Carpenter, when she said "see you next
Yeah.
year" when I headline, and she headlined, that's manifestation in itself. That just proves, guys, manifest it and it will come.
Okay.
We're all manifesting. Let's take a minute to manifest.
What are you manifesting?
We're manifesting our careers. There we go, guys. We've manifested it.
I'm not gonna lie though, my mind was just blank. I was just enjoying my
We
eyes
both
being
just had
shut.
our hands up, like we surrender.
I surrender to this career.
Christ's
sake.
I want to go. I want to be there. But this just makes sounds weird. Seeing Coachella makes me excited for Monaco.
Yes. Oh, I just want to get dressed up.
I
just want to get dressed up so
we can't
freaking bad.
wait to show everything, like genuinely.
And a week today, we're doing something very, very exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
And I think I'm actually so excited for that to happen, just to get all glammed up.
I am as well. I cannot wait. I'm just so excited, and I think you guys will love it. We'll definitely love it anyway. So.
Yeah, we definitely need to start putting our head together though and start thinking
we're gonna start
of things
getting everything. But yeah, let us know as well, like we say, what you want to see in the next couple of weeks. We've got a bit of a different space next week that we're filming in.
It's not gonna look like this.
It won't look like this.
It's gonna look very lovely and bougie.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute. So,
and you meet someone very exciting next week.
Yes, you will. Actually.
You do. Someone who we've been working.
Are we calling it our first guest? Our first guest on the podcast.
I don't know how much they'll be in it though.
Yeah, true.
I don't know how much they.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know how much they'd want to be in front of the camera.
Yeah,
but
they can pop in.
He's a diva, so
he is a diva. So that's fine. But I've actually loved this episode because we've just spoken about everything.
Yeah,
we've spoken about football. We've spoken about F1.
Tennis.
We've spoken about tennis.
Coachella.
You know,
I'm just so excited for next week to share what we've got planned.
Share everything.
With everyone.
Yeah, I am so excited.
So yeah, I think definitely let us know what you want to see in next week's pod because, like we said, it's a very special one.
Yeah,
it's going to be probably a little bit longer, maybe depending on how much time we've got. But yes,
we can't wait. We actually can't wait.
And then
it's gonna be so much fun.
A couple of weeks after that, it's Monaco. Which I literally, if I don't go on holiday, I'm gonna literally have a breakdown. So this is coming up the perfect time,
and we can't wait to bring you all the behind the scenes, outfits, everything. I'm just so excited for that whole weekend.
Yeah, just
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be
and it's
jam-packed.
going to be starting on the Thursday evening
Literally.
because we're leaving
So...
what time the next morning?
Oh, we'll be leaving early because our flight's at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So we'll be leaving early.
Like about
And
3.
it's like a it's like a 2.5 hour drive, so we'll have to leave earlier than that.
Yeah.
Wow, it's gonna be crazy.
Good luck to us.
We're gonna have such a long weekend, but it's gonna be jam packed. It's gonna be fun, and we can't wait to share it with you all. So
Yes.
we'll see you next week when this place looks a little bit different.
It's a little bit cleaner.
We probably look a little bit different.
We are gonna look very different next week. Just
Um,
enjoy this. I don't even know what we mess.
this is just cozy though, isn't it? Like,
it's very
just
lovely.
comfy. This is us. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's what we wanted for this podcast. We wanted it to be casual, just our personalities, us just talking.
Yeah.
Like we do.
Because this is episode 6.
It is episode 6. Which is crazy,
Wow.
guys.
We've been doing this for 6 weeks.
This is crazy.
6 weeks.
It feels insane. I am so...
Whoa.
And I know we did our little thank yous last week, but just thank yous again because...
Did you see I got mentioned in that post?
Yes!
I was sobbing.
Yeah.
It couldn't have come again at the right time.
better
You
time.
guys know exactly when I
When-
need it because
You guys know when we just need that little pick us up.
And
because
honestly, I saw it and it was like, oh, what a skill or
it's
a
something
dream
to be noticed.
to be
Yeah.
noticed. And I was there and I obviously liked that video and I reposted it. And then obviously I put it onto my story and they were like loving it. And then I commented it like, I was more shocked, I think, than what they would have been for me to be noticed. But I was like, oh my God, wowie, that's me. They were like, oh my God, hey. And I was like,
I still get like, even like I know how that feels because like when I comment on somebody's post and I get like a like or you know with Jolie, whenever I comment on her post, she responds to everything. Like she, you know, and she said to like the other day, she gave a little shout out and she was like, I'm loving everything you're doing, like loving the pod, everything like that. And things like that just actually give you a pick me up, don't
it
they?
does.
Like,
because
it
it just rewards you.
And you just think this is actually why I enjoy what I do because other people actually enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And I definitely want to become closer with my followers.
Oh,
you know, and the besties.
And like I say, we love you guys. We are so grateful. I know we've been a little bit MIA recently, but it's just because of everything that we've been planning.
Carnage.
It's been crazy. Obviously, Monaco took quite a lot of planning, quite a lot of organising.
And we've been busy. Like, this is obviously our dream to do it, but we also do work other jobs.
I also go to university.
So, you know, so it does.
It's a lot.
It does take a lot of commitment, but again, we're
here to commit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we come here every Monday, whether it is Monday, Tuesday, whatever it's going to be.
We'd come here
but
before,
we'll still get you a pod out.
We will always do everything to get the pod out and things like that, so no matter what's going on. But yeah, it just puts everything into perspective and we just love doing this and we can't wait to continue doing it for the foreseeable.
I am so excited
for the rest of our lives. But crazy that it's been 6 weeks. Like the 6 weeks feel like they've gone like that.
It's
I'm being completely honest.
Crazy.
Like, it's
mental. Actually wild. 6 weeks
and
of
look at what we've
rubbish.
Planned, done, everything. Like that's insane.
You know what we're gonna have to do
much coming
next Monday? You know that video of us screaming on my bed when we first
got him to join.
No, but it's gonna be. We'll have to do like a little transition from that to then Monday
to here. So we'll see you next week, guys, and thank you for watching. We love you all so much,
so
much for the continued support. We love you all, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Love you. Bye.